Okay, so here's my update on some stabilizers for Havoc. You can see I don't have them installed, and we've got a huge amount of lean on this guy. Like, look at that. I set him down and he's just bobbing around. I feel like he's going to break at the ankles. So I'll show you the first part, which is installing these. It's really simple, actually. You don't even need to install, in fact, don't install their upgrades. So they actually have like a change in the, man, this is tight, in the lower legs. They have an upgrade that comes with one of the figures. And I didn't even install that to make this work. This part is so tough. Okay, so what's going on? There's a huge amount of flex in this area. There's really only 2 millimeters of plastic to support the weight of the entire figure. So what these do is these fill in that area, and they fill it in a number of ways and even offer some sort of struts. So I'm just gonna literally push those in. That's all there is to it. They just pop in. There's little geometry, like a little catch here to help stabilize it and hold it securely. So same thing, just pop it in, okay? Already you can see a big difference in the stability even without the legs. Now there's more that I learned, but I'll get to that in a bit. So I'm just gonna pop these on. Really, the legs aren't doing a lot of work. It's almost like the legs are cosmetic at this point. But now look at the difference. Big difference, like huge difference. He still has a tiny bit of lean, but I mean, it's the point where he doesn't really wobble when I set him down, or wobbles very little. So, oh, my leg's not on. But just overall, it's a huge difference. Now, here's the other thing I learned. Part of the other thing that creates some balance issues with this figure, there's two things. One is the backpack, which I'm going to install in a little bit. And the other thing is the arms are quite far forward. And there's another little upgrade that I worked on, which unintentionally I've learned I can run the arms a little further back and further increase the stability. So that little piece is this. And the main reason why I designed this at the beginning was just to actually move his arms out just a little bit, just to add a little bit of width. And the thing about these is once they're installed, here's the other one. Once they're installed, it's way easier to put the arms on with the backpack on. So I'm gonna do that. Give me one sec. So you can see I've just slid those in on either side. And now I've got the backpack. And make sure I get this right. Here's our backpack. Backpack comes in. And I gotta make sure I get it hooked in up top. Tricky to do this on camera. I always respect the reviewers when I try and do this myself. They're so smooth at doing stuff on camera. I'm not. But anyways, there we go. So you can see that now with this little adapter, I have the opportunity to install the arms after the backpack, which is really convenient. And I'm going to update the design of these a little bit, but the long and the short of it is I can have the arms positioned just a little bit further back, almost so you'd hardly even notice it. And in some ways, I actually like it with the look a little further back. I'm just going to slide that on. And now his weight's even more balanced, front and back. And now look at the angle he stands at. There's hardly any lean at all. So it's a huge improvement, and he's less wobbly and more posable, and I'm really, really happy with this approach. And the parts are really, really inexpensive, so you're going to get just a little more breadth out of the guy. You're going to get more stability for hardly any investment at all. So that's the Menasor kit, and it's available now.